Hi guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. Yes, the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also give it a thumb up if you like my content too as well. Um, yes, so today I decided to come at this time so that we can at least chat a little bit, and also I can also invite some of you, my viewers, if only you are online. Hi, Abdia Hassan. So, guys, it is 8:43 out here. Hello, how are you? I hope all is well with you guys, wherever you are. It is 8:44 out here in Brasilia, and I'm in my studio with you guys. And I want to share with you my first impression about Brazil, and also you can ask me questions too as well. And also, don't forget your comments are very important too as well, because of course I use your comments to come out with videos and know the type of videos to do and also stuff like that. All right, so I will very soon I'll leave a link at the what do you call it, at the comment section, so that you can join me if you want to join, and also talk a little bit and ask some questions too as well. You can join me. All right, so um how is it like when I came to Brazil? Hmm. When I came to Brazil, my first impression about Brazil, I first landed in Sao Paulo. Okay, I landed in Sao Paulo, and Sao Paulo is a very beautiful place, guys. If you've been to around the world, if you've been around the world and you get to Sao Paulo, you most definitely understand what I'm talking about. Because when I was coming to Brazil, my impression about Brazil was all about favelas and people suffering, and much more. My, what I was thinking of was, ah, everybody is going to be playing football. There's going to be football everywhere and all that. So, you know, and some of my friends, I can join Educate Races in the US. Of course, I can invite you so that you can come and also share what you think about what's going on in the United States. Yeah, Sao Paulo is very big and more beautiful than Toronto. Really? I've never been to Toronto before though, but I know Toronto is a nice place. But Sao Paulo too is a very, very beautiful place, because in Sao Paulo, you are going to get a lot of outstanding places, from green areas to very cold areas. Okay, Sao Paulo has a very beautiful landscape too as well. When you are in the flight, you will see an interesting, like view when you are in the flight and you are going to land in Sao Paulo. I don't know. I have never been to Canada and the United States before. Okay. I have only seen them in TVs and also in movies. Okay. But I've been to Europe, and I can tell that Sao Paulo is fantastic, guys. Johannesburg is more beautiful than really. Shayla, Shayla, have you been to okay, Shayla, you are from South Africa, right? Oh, you are from Cameroon. Ah, you said you are from Cameroon. I remember. Yes, yes, yes. Johannesburg is a very beautiful place. Okay, I was in Johannesburg some years ago. I was living in a place in Johannesburg calling they call it Kempton Park in Johannesburg. Yes, yes, I was living in Johannesburg, Kempton Park. But I will for sure visit Canada as soon as the borders are open. I will visit Canada. I think now borders are closed, so I cannot visit Canada for now because you can only travel to those countries if you are purposely going for something very, very important, like to take care of a family member, or maybe to join, no, or maybe you live there or something. Yeah. But now some borders are closed, some borders are open. Like, for example, if I want to go to Europe, I can go to Europe. But if I want to go to the United States or Canada, for me now, I don't think it's possible because I don't have anything relevant to present. Because on the official website, they say if you are going for tourism, they won't allow you to go out. Thank you so much, Mrs. Shayla Joyce, for the contribution. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm going to let you guys join me. I'm going to send a link so that you can join the conversation. So let me share the link below so that you can join the conversation. Guys, I want you guys to join the conversation so that at least you can also share your experiences as well. So the link is right at the chat box. Click the link and join me for discussion. What is your impression about Brazil? Even if you haven't been to Brazil before, tell me, what do you think about Brazil? What is your mind? You know, like when you hear Brazil, what comes into your mind? What do you think? You know, I want to know. Because when I was also coming to Brazil in the beginning, I was thinking all about these favelas and all that, like things were not as I thought and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. So when I got to Brazil, I was really shocked, you know, like very, very shocked. I think
Hello,
yes.
Supreme Leader. How you doing, my man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic, you know. And like I said, I'm trying to, you know, build my studio little by little. There is a lot of things for me to do here in this studio. I'm beginning to start little by little. I have to give it what do you call it, a wallpaper. And also I'm going to ask you guys to suggest a decoration for me too as well, because I want to decorate the studio so that we can have a very beautiful studio too as well.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic, man.
Yes,
Fantastic.
yes, it is
Yeah.
fantastic, man. So
Uh,
how is Johannesburg? I guess you are living in Johannesburg, right?
no, I'm living in US, sir. I live
No.
in Minnesota. Yeah,
Oh, okay, so you are in the USA.
yeah.
I don't, you know, I was thinking you were in Brazil too as well. But have
No,
you been to Brazil before?
no, I never been there, man. I wish if I
Oh
can
man,
travel. Yeah.
man, you have to buy your ticket, man.
The thing that I like is food. I like to travel for food. That's all. I'm foodie person, so
Yes, you have to come around. You have a lot of
Yeah.
interesting stuffs,
Most of
like
most of the viewers they ask you about the woman. So, but I have more than enough now. I'm married 2 wives, so I'm okay now. Right now, I'm not looking for a woman.
okay, you have two wives.
Yeah, and I got 6 kids, so
Wow, this is
I'm
fantastic. This
I'm
is
very good.
fantastic. Yes,
So
therefore you
like,
don't need another wife.
yeah,
You don't need
no, tell
another.
your wife you need supreme leader. He need to expand another wife. Tell your Brazilian wife if she can handle that.
Yes, here, depending on the person you marry, because sometimes you come across women who are very, very understanding and very, very helpful and very supportive as well. You understand? But
Supreme leader,
yeah,
supreme leader. I want to ask you something. When you buy a real estate, such as like your home, do you, do you accept paying interest or different? Is there how do you go with that one? Because there is no way I can buy a house here because the interest, the river, it's unacceptable. You know,
okay,
and I can't get 300 or 200,000 or 150,000 cash. I don't have that kind of money, but I need a house at the same time. And then,
uh,
yeah,
if
what road do you go? Which road do you go?
okay,
Thank you.
here, first thing first, okay, if you come and you want to buy a property, it's very, very easy. It's very, very easy to buy a property here in Brazil. And secondly, to the kind of things you go through when you buy property in the United States, you are not going to go through it out here in Brazil. Here, as soon as you buy the house is actually for you. The only thing you are going to be paying is we have some small tax that we pay within the year, okay? And you can divide it 12 times and then pay it every month. And it's not that much, okay? It's a very small money, like $10 or $20 a month. You understand? We call it EPTU. Okay, we call it APTU, some kind of tax. You don't, it's not that much, it's like $10 to $20. And once you buy this house, you don't have any other things to pay, nothing to pay apart from this APVR that I'm talking about. Sorry, APVU that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yes, you have nothing to pay once you buy the house. Okay, all you have to do is you have to know documentation takes time a lot. Okay, documentation. Because of the bureaucracy out here, you have to go through some time, like maybe 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
Okay, but
No,
you will get your documents, everything intact without any problem at all. You understand? But it takes time because you have
yes.
to
Yes.
register the house. You have to register the house in your name from one office to another. You understand? You are not going to one particular office to register. There are about 3 different offices that you have to go through.
No, I understand that. I understand that. My question is, what halal process that you can buy a house without interest? That's my question. Like,
Yeah,
that,
that is what I'm saying. You have to save your money if you don't want anything, like you want to go through your procedure without any of interest or something. You have to
oh,
save your money, then
and buy
you come
cash.
and buy the house.
There is no other way around.
There is no other way around. But the only other way around is you can buy a house on credit. And to buy the house on credit, you have to get what do you call it? A job which pays you around, let me just say, $1,000, and you've been working for that particular place for a period of 6 months to a year.
Oh, Okay.
You
And that,
understand?
and that one doesn't have interest. Is that right?
No, of course, the bank is going to borrow you the money, so it comes with interest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to touch anything that related with interest. So, that's why I want to clarify that thing. That's only what I want to know. Yeah, about the interest. Yeah.
Yeah, so therefore, you can simply save some money and then
Yeah.
you come and then you buy the house cash.
Yeah. It is very difficult to get 150,000 or maybe 100,000 cash, save it up.
You
Yeah.
know, let me say this thing. You know, it depends on the type of house you want to buy. You understand? Because
That's
there are houses you can simply buy them for $50,000.
that's right. That's right.
I'm doing great, Mohammed. Thank you for asking. Yes, you see, there are houses you can buy for $50,000, $30,000, $40,000.
Uh,
Yes, Shayla.
I understand. Supreme Leader,
Yeah.
let me, we had a
Just a minute.
discussion.
Just a minute. Let me read these comments quicker. What
Okay.
type of house can $100,000 get someone for investment, and how much can you get for a rent? Sheila, in this process, I will advise you to buy the house and then transform it into Airbnb. You will make more money than giving it for a rent. You understand? You can buy the house, transform it into Airbnb, then you can make more money than you buy the house and then give it for rent. $100,000, you can buy a very nice house and you can make, let me just say, an amount of $1,000 a month, depending on the location of the house. You understand? If somebody wants to rent the whole house, you can make up to $1,000 a month. You understand? But me, I won't advise you to buy the house and then give it for a rent. I would rather give you the advice: buy the house, transform it into Airbnb, and do Airbnb business, because there are people coming all the time. You understand? Visit Brazil, know Brazil, visit places. I personally, if you want to do that kind of investment and you come here, I can help you to choose a better place, and also we can try marketing the Airbnb too as well. Tell people who want to visit Brasilia too as well that there is a place, there is places to visit and stuff like that. So you can simply invest into uh, 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 accommodation by making it Airbnb, okay, like a place hostel or something. You are going to make a very good amount of money than to buy the house and then give it for a rent. You understand? Yes. Aha. You can continue. Sorry for interrupting. I wanted to answer Mrs.
Yeah, yeah,
Shi.
yeah. No problem. Supreme Leader.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm glad that you didn't experience it, any racism. Okay, that's really fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's a good thing. I'm not disputing that.
Thank
But
you.
luckily, you don't have no idea what's going on in US. You know what I mean? Because I
Okay.
watched a lot of video that you did a long time ago. And I left it a comment. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying every person in US it's a bad person. No. And I'm not making excuse. You know what I mean? If you fell behind, you don't have to make excuse. Or there was a racism. No, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
There is some successful people who lives here. You know what I mean? And they're black and they're doing well. But
Yeah.
other with that being said, here my brother is different. At work, like 99% at work, the law is different, the policy is different, but the the way the people act is totally different. Every company have policy, no racism, no nothing like that. But it's by orally, but physically it's totally different. Let me tell you this. I used to work a place that like almost like 7-8 years. Okay.
Yeah.
No, 6 years. Sorry. And like like most of people are black. When someone different race like Caucasian come up, right away the company lift it up right away, like on the top, like when it comes to pay, when it comes to position lead that open, you know what I mean? Don't assume that I'm jealous. No, it's a fact. That's something that I see with my own eyes. You know what I mean? Like always you are under suspicious. Believe me. And that's I don't mind that one. Even I'm okay with that. But when it comes also law enforcement, oh my God, you see what happened. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not educated you that on that side. You're
Yeah. I saw what happened yesterday.
Not yesterday. After that, and that thing, it's only the thing that camera cut. Imagine what the camera didn't cut before that. You know what I mean? Oh my God. So I'm glad that you choose that place. You know what I mean? But also there's a lot of opportunity here. So just to let you know, like, don't assume everybody is making excuses. No, there is some serious problem that's going on here, to be honest with you.
Yes, I'm actually not assuming that everybody is complaining, but you see, in this world, let's look at reality. Okay, let's look at reality. In this world, when you live in a place, okay, in a place you are not feeling well about a place, you have to simply do what? Look for another place, and then what? And move.
Exactly.
You understand? Okay, for example, in my case, I left Africa, Ghana specifically. Because of what? Because of tribalism and also hardship.
Exactly.
And in Ghana, okay, in Ghana, we are all black people, but we know each other very well. In Ghana, we know whatever tribe you come from. When you are from a different tribe and you meet somebody from the capital, he knows where you are coming from. You understand? So the kind of problem people go through in Europe or in the Northern America, like Canada and the USA, the kind of problem people go through over there, we go through the worst in Africa too.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And let me make something clear out here. Most of the problems that we see on TV about the police brutalities in the United States, Canada, most of these brutalities is based on majority. When they are asked to do something, they feel like they are being oppressed. You understand? So they try to act some kind of way. And what you have to remember is most of these white police officers are police officers who are already scared. Yeah, they are the kind of people who are scared before they even join the police services. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the system are corrupt, man.
Yes, they are told that people, once they are police officers, they can be a target. They are told. We have seen a lot of tapes like that. They hold meetings, secret meetings, and we need a secret meeting. The same people they hold a secret meeting with, those people record them and then bring the videos out. You understand? So living in some country like United States or Canada, you just have to know how to carry yourself around. You understand? Because rule number one, in those countries, Your appearance alone is ringing a very big alarm in somebody's ear. You understand? So you try not to. For example, let me ask you a very simple question. How many Africans have you seen that has been shot? There are few, but how many? You understand? Because because when they see Africans, they know that these people are not from here.
No,
they don't have interest.
But we are minority. We are minority.
Yeah, they don't have interest in people who are from Africa and stuff like that.
Yeah, we are minority. Like majority of them are going to be others here.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But someone who was born in the United States, a black, someone who was born in the United States, a mix, someone who was born in the United States, Asian, they have a different way of responding to the police or to the system. You understand? For example, someone like us from Africa, the very moment the person see the police, he's already ready to do what? To just listen to any order. You understand what I'm saying? If the police say lay on the floor, he will lay. If the police say raise your hand, you raise his hand and then stay quiet. You understand? But the people from there, they believe in their right and stuff like that. So the way they will behave when they are being pulled over or something is different. You understand what I'm saying?
Not all of them really. Not all of them.
Yeah, I understand what I recently watched a video about a lieutenant who was pulled over. I can show you the video if you want. I
already watched it, my brother.
Good. I already watched it. If you want, I can share the video with you guys on here. Everybody can see it. The guy was simply asking why was he being stopped. If you pay attention, he didn't do anything bad. But like I said, people who are born in the United States and people who came out from the United States to settle in the United States, they have two different behaviors. They don't behave the same. You understand?
That's right.
Good. So if you look at the video, he did the right thing, but he was trying to know why are they stopping him. Do you think if it is an African is going to ask questions? No. Majority of the Africans won't ask questions. If you say they should stop, they'll just stop. Period. If you say come out of the car, he'll come out of the car. If you say place your hand on top of the car, he will do it. Period. You understand? They don't want a hair. But somebody from the United States, somebody who is a black American or black Canadian, you stop him, he will tell you he knows he's right. You understand? He's going to start asking you questions why are you stopping him? Why are you treating him this way? Is it because he's black? You understand what I'm saying? So the behaviors are two different things. Let me read some comments here. Just a second, please. Brazil is in crisis due to the COVID-19. Why do you keep saying that everything is simple and going fine? Faith, I will talk about this very soon. Okay, Faith. I haven't. It's good that you commented and then talk about this. Let me see what Sheila too said. Sheila said, you are very correct. Sometimes African Americans are very stubborn. Not all, but majority are stubborn. The few good ones suffer from the consequences of the majority bad ones. Okay, so read this comment and tell me if it is not true. What Sheila is saying is 100% true. Because of the majority, the behavior of the majority now is affecting the few good ones. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you stop African won't ask any question. You say stop, he will stop. You say get out of the car, he will get out of the car with his hand on his head. So how many times do you hear police killing African? Only few.
Yeah, but there's
you understand?
Yeah, you have right to do something. Yeah.
You understand? Okay, let me quickly answer this question and then we come back to this topic. Brazil.
Okay.
Brazil is in crisis. Yes. Yes, Brazil is in crisis. But what kind of crisis? Job crisis, going out crisis, making money crisis. We are in crisis. Yes, COVID-19 problems. There is lockdown. There are a whole lot of jobs shutting down and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is, when I say everything is fine, I mean, even during these COVID times, there are support systems for people who were working before this problem came. You understand? Unless maybe you don't know that there is a support system. I personally know a lot of African people who lost their jobs, who the government is supporting them every month, like it's giving them some, not so much money, but he gives them some minimum wage for them to hold on to. You understand? And in this country, even the radio stations, they normally announce if there are job opportunities. They will announce on the radio and tell you that the restaurant area, they need workers. The bank area, they need workers. The teaching area, they need workers. Like they bring information. And besides that, we have a lot of websites. You can go and then look for a job. But the thing is, you cannot simply sit down and then start complaining. You understand? There is always something to do. But you have to remember, here in Brazil, the salaries are not higher like Europe and the United States. So if you are talking about crisis, what kind of crisis are you talking about? Are you talking about crisis that there are no jobs or people are without jobs? What kind of crisis are you talking about? Because I do videos, I go to town, I show you town, I show you people are going on with their lives and people are working. You understand what I'm saying? So Faith Chinwe, I hope I answer your question, but if you think there is more to read, you can still leave your comment at the comment section so that I can still answer your question. So Hassan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so Hassan, look at the comment here. Miss Sheila said, you are very correct. Sometimes African Americans are very stubborn. Tell me yourself, don't you think the African American, I won't say African American because they are not even Africans. They are Black Americans. So let me just say Black Americans. Black Americans, what do you think about the Black Americans? Do you think they are submissive like the other group of people who are not from the Northern Europe?
Actually, let me tell you this. In a different way, what Sheila said is, yes, they know they're right. Like sometimes the police, they have to tell you if they stop you, why they stop you automatically, no matter what. That's the law. But like an African, we don't know the law and we don't ask that much question. Yes, that's right. But what Sheila doesn't know is if a Black man had been pulled over and white man being pulled over, there's a two different scenario. That's, she should know better. Like she should know that, you know what I mean? Like they will be very hard on you if you are a person of color, no matter what. But if you're white, it'd be much easier. Sometimes they won't let you go without ticket or without anything. You know what I mean? But if you are Black, you're a criminal, you're a thief. They have to police you. That's what they for. That's the problem right there.
You remember I was talking about how Black people carry themselves, and also remember what Sheila said. Sheila said majority of the Black Americans are very stubborn. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I understand, but they know they're right.
Let me make something clear out here. Why are Black people going through this kind of problems in the north of America and also going through this problem in some part of the world? Rule number one is because we as black people, we have simply accept that when they are going to use us to show to the world, we always want to play that hard type. Look at the movies in the United States. Look at the kind of movies they make, the roles black people play in the movies. All these things contribute. If you call me and say, I want you to come and act like some gangster in a movie, I tell you that I won't act as a gangster. No, because a whole lot of black celebrities act these movies. They act it, they forget that when they take their money, they create a big problem for the rest of the race. But they will take their money and then forget the rest of the race. How many white people you will call and tell them that I want you to play like a damn white man and then I'll pay you this amount of money? How many do you think will accept that? They won't. Forget it.
Supreme Leader.
Yeah.
You're right. But let me tell you this. Do you know there was a federal law that was prohibited black person to own a house in white area neighborhood? Do you know that before?
I knew that. That is why I'm saying this. Listen, let me make something clear out here. Let me make something clear. Hold on a second.
There's a problems too, yeah.
Let me make something clear out here. You built America and you didn't fight. Listen, you built America. You didn't fight for yourselves to get a position. What do you expect? If you get the money, you go and buy Bugattis and Ferraris. You go and buy big mansions. You go and buy expensive clothes. But when the white man gets the money, they don't look at all these things. They try to do what? To invest into security. If the black people did the same thing, do you think this kind of problem would have happened?
No.
If the black people are living a very decent life, trying to create a decent community for themselves, do you think the white people will have that audacity to tell them that don't come and buy property in the white community? No. They get the money, they buy Bentleys, Bugattis, and Ferraris, and Lamborghinis. They don't invest into their communities to make it safe. They don't do it. White people always do that. A white man can get a money and then he will just build a big estate and say, I only want white people to come and live there. How many black people can buy a big estate and say, I want only black people to come and live there? It's all about the money. Black people, when we think about the money, we don't think about our safety, period. So that we cannot keep blaming white people that they are oppressing us. We are oppressing ourselves. My brother, here, listen, look at me here. I can choose to buy a Ferrari and use it here in Brazil. I can choose my money that I had, I can choose to go to Ghana and buy a big something there and then leave. But I do analyze. You understand? Instead of using my money for something that in 10 years or in 5 years, people won't remember me with it. I'd rather invest my money into something bigger that will give my family a security. So this is why I always say this. As African American, I don't like to say African American. I prefer saying Black American. Black American, as a Black American, if you are rich, the best way to overcome this kind of problem is invest into security. You understand? Secure a community. If you think you are going through so much white problems, police problems, and stuff like that, build your own communities and make sure you put your laws over there too. You don't sell those properties to white people, period. You understand? And when you are going to buy a property as a black man too, you should go through the person's profile and make sure the person has a very good. White people do that. They don't sell properties to any just white person to come and live in their community. When you are coming to buy some properties in some communities, they will go through your profile to see who you are before they sell it to you. Even if you are a rich white man. You understand? But black people don't do that. When they say real estate, they are thinking about buying properties and then selling it to people. But they don't think about buying a big area and then invest it into an area where they will get their own power. No, they don't do that. They don't even think about that. How many of the Black American celebrities like Puff Daddy, Jay-Z's and stuff like that, how many of this kind of security have they think of securing for their own black people? They don't do that. They don't even have time. You understand? But why people always think about their generations? Why people are always like that? They want to build a very good reputation for themselves. So we cannot keep blaming white people. It's just like when you go to Africa, Africans are always blaming Europeans that they came and stole them. But it's a lie. They did what they have to do. The rest, we were supposed to stand for ourselves. You understand? But we are not doing it. We are not doing it. So we cannot complain. Keep on blaming the white people. Let me read one comment here. Rich Americans invest and help their fellow white man. Rich blacks keep the money to themselves and move to white neighborhoods and forget to lift up the good. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The rich black man never think about the rest of his race. No, they don't. The rich black man doesn't have time for that. That is why they are going through this hell. Yes, look at some of the. If you become a mayor, what are you going to do? We have a lot of black mayors. The Chicago mayor is she not black woman? Can she do a lot? You understand what I'm saying? If you have the power, you have the voice, you have to make sure you put some things in place. This is how you transform the system. You understand? If you come into power and you say, look, I'm telling you white people, don't try to kill anybody. If you are a police officer and you kill somebody, you're going to be sentenced to death. You are going to get this kind of sentence. You make it clean. You set examples. But if you come there because they put you over there, you are not doing anything, what do you expect? The killing will still go on. Look at what happened in Chicago yesterday. A policeman killed a 13-year-old boy.
It's terrible. Oh my God.
It was terrible, my friend.
Yeah. It's very sad anyway. It's very sad. Yeah, there is a problem issue between us. There is a problem also in the system. There's a problem with everything. Yeah. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And I'm glad that you choose in Brazil, man.
Yeah, so let me tell you something. I simply think we have to work on ourselves as black people everywhere we are. You understand what I'm saying? We have to do what? Work on ourselves as black people everywhere we are, whether we are in Africa. Good. This is what Ruth Howard is saying. He said rich black people in the US don't want to invest in the ghettos. It's not possible.
Because they can get
the white man, when the white man makes the money, the white man is going to turn and then look at his people and make sure he gets more power to the people. But what do black people do? This is what I'm saying. If you have the money and you get a very big place and you build your community and you say this community is only for black people, finish. You sell it only for black people, finish. You get only black people in that community. Recently, I watched another video. Some mixed race guy was walking in a neighborhood and one white guy told him he doesn't belong there. He shouldn't be walking in that neighborhood. It's because the neighborhood is full of white people. If you have a black neighborhood where there are rich black people, only rich black people, or normal black people who are medium are living in that community, they respect each other, they love each other. All these things can happen. It can happen, but rich black people don't invest into security. They don't do it. So the problem will continue growing. Do you think if you are able to do something, if you are going to do something, you are not going to pay attention to your people? You always pay attention to your people. So the white people, when they are making something, they make sure they give the power to their people because they are the ones doing it.
Exactly.
Go to Africa right now. When you go there, people are sacrificing into religion and stuff like that. They don't have time to build something productive. They don't build productive things. When you go to Ghana, people are there. They are thinking about heaven and all of these things. Thank you so much, Mrs. Sheila, for the contribution again. Thank you so much. So, guys, I'm telling you guys, the problem we have as Black people is a problem that we ourselves, we created these problems. We created these problems. You understand?
Yes, we have some issues. Yes, I agree with you. Yes.
We have big issues. The problem that is going on, how can we have minority in America? Minority built America. Minority. They built America. So why are they still suffering? They are not, they don't have the sense that they have to build security for themselves when they are rich. When they are rich, they take the money back to the white people. You understand? So the white people are always rich and they are very powerful, period. You think when he's powerful, he will come and then look for you as a Black man and give you the power?
No.
If you give the Black man the power, they will still abuse the power. So this is how it's going to be like. You understand? Only few Black people, when you give them power, they don't abuse it. But when you give the majority, they will abuse it. The system is designed to make American citizens enjoy themselves. But still, they abuse them. So if a white man owns a very big company, like Bill Gates owns his company, you want him to go and look for a Black man who is not his race to make him a manager. Do you think he's stupid? He's not stupid. You understand what I'm saying? Right. He would rather look for someone who looks like him and then put him over there because he is the one who built the place. You understand? Right. So it is a very common logic, a common sense, a common sense. And when we wake up, we are complaining the police are killing us. What have you done as a rich Black American man? What have you done as a rich Black American woman? What have you think of doing for your community? Because you as a Black man, you don't even believe or trust your own Black people. You don't trust them. If you open a company and you say, let me bring one Black guy to come and manage the company, when he comes in, he will come and collapse the company. Only few will help you to be successful. You understand? This is what we go through in Africa. When you go to Africa, Africa is not going forward because the leaders are always thinking about themselves.
And their families, yes.
And their families. So how can we grow? It's not possible. So when I see people say, Africa will grow and then become something in the future, then I start laughing. Because if you grow up in Africa like the way some of us grew up in Africa, you know the possibility of Africa becoming number one is not going to be possible. It's not the matter of it's not going to be possible, period. Because, listen, how can a country like Monaco be richer than a country like Ghana? Tell me, in Monaco, they gamble over there and the country is rich and the citizens are very comfortable. And in Ghana, we have oil, we have manganese, we have diamond, we have gold, we have everything. But the citizens don't even have a common food to eat. Citizens don't even have a common food to eat. Not to even talk about benefit. We don't even have it. You understand what I'm saying? So there is big difference when it comes to race. Race We are the worst race who always complain on this earth. We don't do anything to better ourselves. Yes, if you don't like what I'm saying, but I'm just saying the truth. Look at Africa with all these things that we have. What have we done for ourselves? Tell me. If Africans decide we are going to close Africa, we are not going to allow anybody to come into Africa.
Exactly.
The world is going to suffer, right?
Exactly.
Good. So why are we suffering if we have that power? It's because our leaders don't care about us.
Exactly.
They allow outsiders to come in and then tell them what to do. Look at what is happening in Mozambique. Do you think it is Mozambicans who are doing it? No. They're not the one doing it. It is the Europeans who are doing it. You understand? But for it to happen, it is the Mozambicans who allow it to happen.
Exactly. Somebody, either someone uses it or not. Yeah, they are the one who do it.
Anyway. Example. Let's use the richest country in Africa. The richest country in Africa is the poorest country in Africa.
Angola, right?
No, Congo.
Congo, Congo, that's right.
DR Congo is the most richest country in Africa, but they are the poorest in Africa.
Because of corruption and still.
Why is this happening? Because they allow themselves to be used. How can you look at your own look-alike and tell him that you kill him because you want to control a gas tank or you want to control something? It means somebody is at the back and paying somebody to do that dirty work.
Exactly.
This is what our Africans, we don't think. If you control your own thing, you live luxury life. But if you listen to somebody, you will live luxury life and the rest of your people will suffer. You understand? Exactly. Why people don't do that? Look at Europe. Look at United Kingdom. What do they have? They have nothing, but they are the richest people on earth.
Yeah.
They are using their brains. When they use their brains, they think about their people. When they use their brains, they think about their people. They make sure, okay, I'm going to rob a little bit. When I rob a little bit, I'll make sure my people enjoy it too also. Although I'll be the richest man, but I'll make sure my people will also enjoy. But Africans, we don't think like that. Never. Black people, we don't think like that. When a black person have the money is for him, period. You understand?
That's right.
The system we have as black people, we call it each one. Listen, each one for himself, God for us all. This is black people's nature. Yes. If I'm lying, tell me that I'm lying. Look at, I am a very old young man now. Ever since I was born, Africa is poor. Still, Africa is poor.
Exactly.
Africa is still poor.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there is a lot of issues. Yes.
So if there is a killing going on in the United States, there is a killing going on in the white man's country. It is we who allow it to happen because our rich black people are useless people. They are not investing in a place in a way to secure we blacks. They are not investing to make our name a better name. You understand? Look, you watch the American movies. Watch the American movies, for example. Who is the gangster? The gangster is the black man all the time in the movies. If they want somebody to go and rob a car, they will look for a black man to play that role. Yes, if they want somebody to go and do a dirty job, they look for a black man to play that role. They pay him millions. They pay him millions to do that. But that black man forget. I think someone is on, so let me allow him to
Okay.
come also.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Moses Esirfi.
Hey, Supremo. Hey, Supremo,
Yes.
Supremo, my Supremo. Hey, what's going with you, nigga?
Yes, man, I'm
Oh my
okay.
God.
I'm just chilling out here in Brasilia. What do you think about what we are saying?
Okay, I've just joined the feed. You know what I'm saying? I've just joined. So I just want you to give me a little bit the inside of what you guys are talking about. Then I pop in because I've got a fantastic experience to share with you guys.
Yeah, go ahead. That's amazing.
Yes. Okay, so the insight out here is why do you think black people die all the time in the hands of the police people?
In about United States of America, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yes, we are talking about this. And after that, I'm going to ask you about your impression about Brazil too as well.
Okay, for Brazil, if I want to talk about Brazil, I'm gonna talk and the day not gonna end. You know, okay, but what I'm talking, a little bit experience that I can share about why the blacks are dying in the hands of the police in the United States is about racism, my brother. It is all about racism. And there is a video here. If I haven't deleted the video, like I can show you the video. At a point in time, there was a black woman who was married to a white, and police went after the wife of the white guy who happens to be black woman. You know, it was they manhandled the woman. They didn't know that. The police officer didn't know that the husband of the lady was a white man, and the guy was waiting inside while the policemen were interrogating the lady. You know, they used abusive words for the lady. A lady, police officers, two strong police officers, and a lady. They used abusive words for the lady. You know, the husband was in there listening. He was listening with the rapid attention. You know, so the conversation went on at a point in time. The guy could not handle it anymore. The guy came out. But when the white policemen when they saw that the husband of the lady was a white man, then then they came down. You know what I'm saying? So in fact, when we want to talk about the white policeman and the black man in the United States, it's a piece of shit. It's a piece of hair. You know, I've been here over a decade. I've never experienced this bullshit here in Brazil before. I've never, ever, you know, hey, Liza, viens aqui falar oi para seu tio, aqui pro bro. I got a white daughter here. Liza aqui, ó, pro bro. Vem aqui falar oi para tio. Liza. You know, okay, so it's like that. You know, yeah. So
what do you think?
When it comes to how the relationship between black and white, it is not.
But what do you think we can do? What do you think we can do as black people? And also, what do you think the black rich people can do to ease this kind of problem, to make it come down to a certain level? What do you think we can do as black people to ease it?
You know, I think it is about the mindset on the part of the blacks. You know, I think it is about the mindset. Okay, let me tell you something. I give classes. I give English classes to whites. And it's like when I meet them, I don't look down upon myself. I see them as equal as them. You know, and I make them to be aware that, you know, I'm from black African country. I'm from Africa. But look at me here. Whether you like it or not, no matter how you slice or dice it, I'm teaching you. I'm your teacher. I'm pumping some goddamn sense into your heads. So it is about the mindset and how you handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it is like when you look down upon yourself, the way you handle yourself, it's like the way they're going to handle you. You understand? So that is how it has to be. Like inferiority complex. We ain't got to do with that. We ain't got to detain that. You know, it is like when you meet them, like you see yourself as equal as them. You understand? Like when you underestimated yourself before them, you know, like if you allow yourself, and if you let it complex works over you, that's the way that they're going to handle you. I hope I'm making myself clear.
Yeah. So in this situation, you are also talking about how to carry yourselves around people. So it's very, very important to learn how to carry yourself around everybody, especially when you are around different race. You have to learn to carry yourself around those people. Wow.
That's it.
This is what I was talking about. We as Black people are the problem, and we are the reason why this is happening to us too as well. There is a comment here. He says, one of the co-founders of Black Lives Matter movement embezzled money from donation and bought expensive house in white neighborhood. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So the problem is we, the Black people. If we get the money and we invest into ourselves and secure ourselves, this won't happen. The white people always do this. When they get the money, they invest in themselves. They buy a big place and say, this place is only for white people. They are right. It's only for white people because it's their money. So if you are able to buy a very big place and then say, this place, I'm only going to sell this place to Black people or Black. If somebody's going to buy the thing, you go through the profile, you profile the person to know the person before you sell it to them. But you make sure they are Black people before you sell. I think we are going to solve a lot of problems. But our Black people, like I said, if they have the money, they don't think about the rest. When they have the money, they buy Lamborghini, Ferraris, Bugattis, and Benzos and all that. That is how they live their lives. You understand? But why people don't do that? When they make the money, they invest back into them. So each and every single generation which comes, they come with a what? With a very good reputation. But Blacks, we are not like that. So we are complaining too much. I think the complaint that we do, we are the problem. Look at the amount of Black Americans going to Africa now. The amount of Black Americans who are going to Africa are saying Africa is their home. But when they get there, they face another problem. They don't even bring it out anymore. Recently, they have been through a lot of racism and all that in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? So let me say, we the Black people, we are the problems. We are the reason why we are going through this hell. You understand? Do you expect Bill Gates, this rich man who has done a lot for himself, do you expect him to go and look for a Black man to come and manage his property for him? Do you think he's stupid? He's not stupid. You understand? So I think we have a huge problem as Black people. We need to fix that problem. We have to know how to invest back into us. We have to know how to give back ourselves power. You understand? So the problem is not white people. White people are not the problem. We are the problem. You understand what I'm saying? Because till date, if you go to Africa, there is the same problem in Africa. People are suffering in Africa till date. You understand?
Nice.
So, yes. So what is your impression about Brazil? Tell us a little bit about your impression about
Yeah, that's my queen. That's my beautiful little girl.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you? How are you? Are you fine?
Are you fine?
Yes.
Fantastic. You know, so that was exactly what you were talking about. You know, like okay, you know, that was what you were saying something about that. You know, because when I came here, karma. When I came here, what I have seen is that I got invest in human resources. Karma. I got invest in human resources. That is my daughter. She's a Brazilian. You know, I've put her in an English school. She does English class online because what I have seen is that English is if you can communicate in English like a Brazilian and you communicate in fluent English, Jonathan Shega, and you communicate in fluent English, it's a fantastic future. You are building a better future. Invest in human capital. That is exactly what I'm doing. I'm investing in human capital. She's a Brazilian. You saw her, light skin, you know, I put her in an English class. She does English courses online at home. You know, now all the schools are closed, but I paid for her to learn English. She's now 7. Before she's a teenager, she'll be able to communicate fluently in English. I'm building a future for her. You know, so for we Black Africans, that is some of the things that we lack. We don't know how to invest in human capital. You know, just imagine how I'm investing in only her. You know, there's a possibility that when she grows up, she's gonna invest in a lot of them too, because she's gonna get benefit from that. But an African gonna buy, you know, a flashy car, riding in it, you know, flexing, you know, living like a king for others to worship him. We ain't gotta do that. We gotta get our asses out of this goddamn shit. You know, we gotta believe in investing in human capital. Human capital. You know, she's just 7 years. Brazil is a Portuguese-speaking country, but she has started learning English straight up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like I was saying, the problem is not the white. The white men are not the problem, but we are our own enemies. We are our own problems. You understand? The mindset of a lot of Black people growing up saying white people are the problem is a lie. Because we as Black people, we haven't invested into our self-security. We don't even like ourselves. We don't even believe in ourselves. So how can you look at all these things and then simply say the white man is oppressing you? He's not oppressing you. He's making his life better. So if you do smart, you can make your life better too as well. So me, what is going on, what people are going through in the United States of America, I am really sorry about what they are going through, but I think they have to remember, I'm talking straight to the richer Black men and also the Black men who control, who have big voices, like mayors and all that over there. I think they have to remember, if they get the power, they should utilize the power and make it something better for the people. You understand? So guys, thank you guys so much for the contribution. Sirfi, thank you so much.
It's Supremo, it's Supremo. Anytime that you drop in Sao Paulo, you check me out, right? You check me out.
I will check you out. I will always check you out whenever I come to Sao Paulo.
You gotta do that, bro. You gotta
Don't
do that.
forget to check me out if you come to Brasilia too. Check me out.
Fantastic. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Straight up. Straight up.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so guys, that was a brother from Ghana too as well. Yes, Mr. Hassan, what do you ask for? What do you have for us again before we wrap up to this conversation? Guys, this is a link. If you want to talk, you can click on the link and then come and then share what you think, especially if you are living in the United States and you are living in Canada, any part of the Western country. If you are living, you can please join us and also share what you think about this topic. Do you think white people are the problem, or do you think people of color are the problem? What is your say on this? What is your say on this, guys? Yes. If you want to join the conversation, there is a link below. Click the link. Then I will allow you to come and then share your thoughts with us. This is your boy, the Supreme Leader in Brazil, Brasilia. Okay, so one of my viewers who lives in Sao Paulo made it very clear that he personally never been through any racism or something too as well. So guys, if you have anything to share with us, you can simply click on the link that I just left below for you to join us and then share with us what you simply think about what we are discussing. Okay, guys. So it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. I didn't want to do a long video, but I end up doing a long video because the issue became a different issue. Guys, I'm thinking about going to pick the metro and then do a vlog for you guys in a metro and share with you guys the transportation system out here in Brazil. So if you would like that content too, you can let me know. Then I will do a video, a vlog in a metro, how to use the metro out here in in Brazil, okay, in Brasilia specifically, and also how to use the bus too as well. I want to do these vlogs and then help you guys with more information on how to simply use the transportation and the type of transportation systems we have out here. I want you guys to see it and also tell us what you simply think about the system out here. If you want to join the conversation and also share your thoughts, you can simply click the link that I left over there, the last link. You click it and then join us. First of all, let me just thank you so much, Mrs. Shayla in Canada, for the contribution and the support that you gave us on this live chat. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for joining the membership, my YouTube membership too. I want to thank you guys so much for joining my YouTube membership too as well. And guys, don't forget to give the content some thumb up if you like this kind of content too as well. You know, I like to also come on live, share with you guys my live out here, what I do during the day too as well. I like to share this thing with you. But this week, I'm going to make sure I share some transportation vlog with you guys. I'm going to pick the metro to a different location and vlog throughout, and then vlog throughout again, and then back to my location. Then I can share the transportation system out here too, because here we have a fantastic transportation system. We have the bus system, we have the metro system, and we have the Uber and the rest of these systems too as well. So guys, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Your boy, the Supreme Leader. Share the channel and leave your comment at the comment section. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye bye.